Hello, and welcome to Select 10. Within the first 6 months of 2024, this year has already produced a slew of great films that push the boundaries of creativity and storytelling. From space exploration to dystopian scenarios, sci-fi films have enthralled viewers with their innovative visuals, gripping stories, and fascinating characters. In today's video, we rank the top 10 science fiction films of 2024 thus far and explore the works of art that have made a lasting impression on the science fiction genre. Now let's start the video. Number 10. Rebel Moon Part 2, The Scargiver. Following the conclusion of the first chapter, the film explores the fallout from the interplanetary uprising, which was spearheaded by a motley crew of rebellious warriors against the tyrannical government of Motherworld. The story takes place in a far-off, war-torn galaxy and follows Cora, the courageous commander, and her squad as they fight to rescue their village from the cruel rulers of the Mother World and their lethal warship, the King's Gaze, which is charged with demolishing an agricultural planet. The story is engaging and action-packed, featuring elaborate fight sequences and tactical battles. Zack Snyder's directorial style creates a breathtakingly spectacular experience through extravagant backdrops and smooth visual effects. As Cora, Sofia Boutella excels, bringing a balance of sensitivity and strength to the role, while the supporting cast gives the narrative depth by capturing the nuanced interactions inside the rebel group. While the film's pacing can be inconsistent at times, its elevated stakes and massive scope make it an exciting watch for action and sci-fi enthusiasts. Number 9. A Quiet Place, Day 1. It is a 2024 apocalyptic sci-fi horror film directed by Michael Sarnowski. It is the third movie in the A Quiet Place film franchise, functioning as both a spin-off and a prequel. The story takes place in the early stages of the alien invasion, offering a horrifying look into how the planet fell silent and chaotic for the very first time. Lupita Nyong'o plays Sam, a critically ill woman caught up in the beginning stages of a siege of New York City by blind alien organisms with extraordinary hearing. The narrative progresses as she meets a man named Eric and they work to survive the abrupt breakdown of civilization while avoiding creatures that are responsive to noise. The story begins on a tense note with the invasion, concentrating on the characters' desperate efforts for survival, but eventually it falls apart. The movie retains the terror of the first one, but unlike the first two movies, it doesn't have the same level of tension or engaging storyline. The cast did a wonderful job, but there was not a lot to do because the premise was too weak. Overall, the film skillfully expands A Quiet Place's universe, providing an alternative viewpoint on the start of the invasion, but that's it, you can only see this one for some good alien action. Number 8. Spaceman. It is a 2024 science fiction drama film directed by Johan Renck. The movie centers on astronaut Jakub Prochaska, who is dispatched on a mission to gather dust from unknown ancient objects at the end of the universe. As Jakub travels farther away from Earth, he struggles with loneliness and the immense silence of space. While on board his ship, a mysterious creature serves as his only company and causes him both joy and stress. The narrative emphasizes the emotional and psychological difficulties associated with space travel, striking an even balance between the film's visually stunning sequences and reflective instances to produce a moving and engrossing watching experience. Overall, Spaceman is a likable science fiction drama that delves into issues of loneliness and connection, while fusing dramatic space exploration scenes with meaningful human drama, setting it apart from other films in the genre. Number 7. Atlas. It is a 2024 science fiction action film starring Jennifer Lopez. The protagonist of the story is Atlas, an army security officer who is put up against a cutting-edge AI that is meant to exterminate people in order to avert future disputes. Together with a squad of resistance fighters, she works to ascertain AI's true goals, bring the resistance together, and put an end to the growing conflict between machines and human beings. The film's narrative approach is fast-paced, blending intense action scenes with personal character moments to create a well-rounded and engaging tale. As Atlas, Jennifer Lopez gives a powerful performance that highlights the tenacity and drive of her persona. Solid support is given by Simu Liu and Sterling K. Brown, who give their parts more nuance and dimension. Although it won't surprise many sci-fi fans, the film offers an enjoyable cinematic experience by fusing innovative sci-fi elements with a human-focused narrative. The film stands out in the genre because of its unique take on AI ethics and the struggle for life, which give its action-packed storyline more depth. Number 6. Code 8, Part 2. It is a sci-fi action film directed by Jeff Chan. It's the follow-up to the 2019 blockbuster Code 8, taking place in a future society where people with abilities are referred to as specials. The movie centers on Connor, a young man with strong electrical skills who tries to undermine the dishonest system that takes advantage of specials while also trying to support his mother's medical care. Meanwhile, Garrett, a former professional criminal, teams up with Connor to put an end to the injustices committed by the police system. In Part 2, Connor defends a young teenager who is being pursued by highly developed robot police officers. Why the authorities are looking for that teenager will become clear as you watch the film, telling it now would be a spoiler. The movie sticks to a realistic, gritty storytelling approach, mixing dramatic action scenes as Connor and Garrett strive to combine their respective areas of expertise and experience many encounters with authorities. The plot seamlessly carries over from the first movie, striking a balance between thriller action sequences and a portrayal of the specials' hardships and strength. Overall, Code 8 Part 2 expands on the basic premise of its predecessor, providing an action-packed sci-fi setting that successfully entertains its audience. Number 5. Godzilla x Kong: The New Empire. It is an 2024 monster film and a sequel to Godzilla vs. Kong 2021. This follow-up delves deeper into the secrets behind the Hollow Earth, as well as the power dynamics between the two legendary monsters, Kong and Godzilla. The story revolves around an unexpected threat that comes from the Hollow Earth's deepest parts, requiring Godzilla and Kong to face the enemy together. The story is full of spectacular battle scenes and epic storytelling, with the uncovering of an old Titan society and the rise of a powerful foe serving as major plot points. Throughout the film, Godzilla and Kong's connection suffers as they deal with this new menace and their own primitive desires. In addition to showcasing breathtaking, amazing effects and intense action, the movie also explores the human repercussions of the Titans' wars and the scientific efforts made to understand them. All things considered, The New Empire is an entertaining and striking visual expansion of Monsterverse. Its epic fights, intriguing character journeys, and study of the Titans' realm make it a must-see for genre enthusiasts. Number 4. Mars Express is a 2023 animated neo-noir sci-fi film directed by Jeremy Perrin. The show is set in an age of innovation and explores concerns about technological advances while including aspects of cyberpunk and space adventure. The plot revolves around Aline Ruby, a fierce professional investigator, and her robot partner, Carlos Rivera, who are employed to track down Jun Chao, a researcher who vanished under unexplained circumstances while working on a revolutionary Mars mission. The story is loaded with suspense and action as they travel through a highly developed but ethically confused society, encountering multiple groups with ulterior motives in Jun Chao's research. The animation style is vibrant and realistic, adding to the immersive nature of the Martian setting. Overall, Mars Express is a visually appealing story that gives a unique spin on the sci-fi genre with an interesting detective mystery centered on Mars, making it an original work of animated filmmaking. The film's gripping mystery, intense action, and provocative discussions make sure viewers will have a profound and unforgettable experience. Number 3. Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. It is a 2024 science fiction action film directed by Wes Ball. The film takes place in a post-apocalyptic world in which intelligent apes have ascended to supremacy and explores the changing relationships between apes and what remains of mankind. The plot traces Caesar's history down to his offsprings, with a focus on Noah, an ordinary ape from the Eagle tribe, whose house is torn apart by a ruthless ape named Proximus Caesar, who is looking for a human harboring a secret of advanced knowledge. Alongside Noah is a human friend, played by Freya Allen, who attempts to repair the barrier between the two civilizations but has plans of her own. The story is largely thematic and character-driven, with important plot events like the finding of a secret human settlement and the apes' battle to preserve their unity in the face of rising dissatisfaction. Along with great action and eye-catching landscapes, the film tells a moving tale that contributes to the rich canon of the franchise. It beautifully sets up the franchise's future scenario, in which humans might take back the world. Yes, it's just the opposite of what we saw in the last trilogy, yet it seems new anyway. Number 2. Kalki 2898 AD. It is a sci-fi action-adventure film directed by Nag Ashwin. The movie takes place in a dystopian world where innovative science and ancient folklore merge. The plot is set in the futuristic town of Kasi, where Yaskin, a cruel tyrant, kidnaps fertile women for a mysterious Project K. Even though very few women make it past 120 days of pregnancy, things start to shift when one woman makes it past 150 days and escapes with the help of rebels. What follows are thrilling sequences in which a Yaskin sends an army to recapture her, while an ancient warrior named Ashwathama attempts to safeguard the woman. Amidst all of this, the main character, Bhairava, is a bounty collector who pursues Ashwathama and the woman with the desire to win the largest bounty. The storyline is visually engaging and epic, fusing amazing action scenes with ancient predictions and science. Considering the budget it was produced on, the CGI in the movie is outstanding. Its richly subjected drama presents an innovative version of the sci-fi genre, with strong performances and a clever use of mythology, combining to create a fascinating and creative cinematic spectacle. Number 1. Dune Part 2. It is a sci-fi adventure film directed by Denis Villeneuve. Like the first movie, Part 2 takes place on the deserted planet Arrakis and continues the story of political plotting, uprisings, and the struggle for control over the valuable spice. The tale opens up with Paul Atreides forming forces with the Freemen, Arrakis' first residents, to seek revenge on his family's betrayal and retake what is rightfully theirs. The story continues as Paul faces his vision and builds an army to wipe out of the Harkonnens. While all of the previous film's surviving characters make a reappearance, Part 2 also features new characters like Florence Pugh's mysterious Princess Ireland and Austin Butler's powerful Fade Rotha. In general, Dune Part 2 is a remarkable continuation of the story that skillfully combines rich character development, complex world building, and breathtaking visuals. It is a must-watch for fans of the genre and admirers of large cinematic narrative, owing to its perfect combination of political fascination, massive battles, and mystical ideas. That's it for today. Thank you for watching this video. And do subscribe our channel to see more videos related to movies and series suggestions.